Hey everybody, Dan from rightbrainnow.com. Last episode we installed our WordPress theme. We're ready to get building. Today we are going to cover plugins. Now there's two different ways to install plugins on your WordPress website. One, the manual way, and two, using the WordPress system. Now plugins, which is found over here to the left, I'm just going to click plugins right there. Plugins are an awesome thing because many of them are free and they add a ton of features to your WordPress site. I utilize a ton of them on all my sites, and I recommend you do too. So you can see here are the plugins that just come standard with your WordPress install. Akismet, that is used by a ton of sites, and basically what it's used for is to prevent spam. So as you get more traffic on your site, you get more comments on your blog posts. You're going to notice a lot of them are spam, and it allows you to weed those out so your site doesn't get junked up with a bunch of stuff. Jetpack for WordPress.com. That is provided by WordPress. Now you might be wondering, what is WordPress.com? Because we're not on WordPress.com. As you can see, we're on dan-carver.com. Now WordPress.com, WordPress is also offered in two different ways. You can either go to WordPress.com and you can host your site and your blog on WordPress.com, or you can just download WordPress from WordPress.org and install it on your hosted domain with another hosting company. And we used Bluehost for this website. So Jetpack, it basically, the paying users of WordPress.com, because you're paying to host your site and your blog there, they are offered a lot of different functions. So like social media, plugins, things like that. They're just automatically offered through WordPress.com. Jetpack here allows you to use those different plugins and features even though we're not on WordPress.com. I don't really use this, but it's an option if you want it available. Mojo Marketplace, this just adds short codes and widgets to your site. If you plan to be selling things on your site, add to cart buttons, things like that. So you can just ignore that, or you can just deactivate. Once you deactivate it, you'll see these options, and then you can just click delete. I'm just going to leave it for now. So, adding a new plugin. I'm going to come up here to right next to plugins, you see add new. I'm going to click add new, and it is going to bring me basically to a search function within the WordPress platform here, and a plugin that I suggest every WordPress site has is WordPress SEO by Yoast. This is super powerful. It lets you optimize the SEO on your website for Google, Bing, Yahoo. It's very powerful. It's awesome. And as you can see, I just typed it in there, clicked enter, and it is the first one here. You can see 17 million people have downloaded it. It's got a really good rating, and it gets updated all the time. It was updated 11 hours ago. So I'm just going to click install. It's going to say, are you sure you want to install this plugin? Yes, I am. So click OK. And there we go. It says successfully installed the plugin. Let's just go ahead and activate the plugin. Now I'm going to cover the functionality of the Yoast plugin in a different video because it's so powerful. There's so many different options. But this tells you how to get it on your site. So you can see down here, WordPress SEO. It is active. You would see a link activate. If it was not active, it is currently active, and you can see up here it created an SEO tab at the top with keyword research, SEO settings, and then also over here in the left sidebar you can see that it created a Yoast SEO little tab right there to control all the settings. So the other way, so that's the Yoast plugin. We'll cover it in another episode. The other way to install a plugin on WordPress is the manual way. So we're going to come back up here to add new. And instead of searching for a plugin using this system, I found a plugin on the internet I really liked. I downloaded it straight from the internet. It was still free. A lot of them are. Some of them you pay for. A lot of them that I utilize are free. I'm just going to come up here to upload plugin. This allows you to upload a plugin that you downloaded from another spot. So I downloaded this plugin, put it on my desktop. So I'm just going to click choose file. And you can see WP members zip right there. Open it, install now. So what this plugin allows me to do is create a login for members only. So say I wanted, I took photos at a wedding and I want those wedding photos to only be available to that particular bride and groom. I can set a login for them, have them proof their images on the site without everybody who visits the site seeing them, basically. So that's what I want to use it for, is a similar function to that. So I'm just going to go over here, activate plugin, and you can go down here at the bottom. You can see now this is loaded on the site and active. But one thing to note is SEO added a tab over here. This plugin did not. So when it doesn't, the first place that you want to look is settings. So as you can see right down there at the bottom, you see the name of the plugin. And then if we click that, we can go into that plugin's settings. So here are all the settings for that particular plugin. So that is one thing to keep in mind. If it doesn't add a tab down here, which it would probably more than likely be right at the bottom, check that settings tab. Sometimes it'll appear under there, just like this members plugin did. So that is how to install WordPress plugins the manual way and the automatic way through their system onto your new WordPress site. So we're off and rolling. We will see you guys in the next lesson. And this is Dan from rightbrainnow.com. Check out the YouTube channel. Check out the website. It would be much appreciated. We will see you in the next lesson. Take care.